This is Alexander. I'm Alexander. I'm Alexander. Ebert. I was 3 years old, 4 years old, and when I got put in therapy for the first time.
Why?
I was hitting children at school, and they found out that my housekeeper was hitting me, and so when I went to school I would hit kids, and so I ended up in therapy for that. I guess I liked going to school, but I found the authority sort of silly, so I would sort of do my own thing at school and, you know, get into trouble, consequently. And as a peace offering, as almost a way to convince the school to let me stay, my mother would say, I'm going to send him to therapy. So I would constantly, I'd go to therapy, then stop and get in trouble and go to therapy, you know what I mean? Take my heart, oh, fly me in. I came from a small school, and when I got to a bigger school, it was all about, fuck, how do I fit in? How do I make this, how do I make myself comfortable? And the easiest, quickest way and the most natural way for me was to just become sort of a clown. I really genuinely never took school seriously. And it wasn't like a reaction or something, I just never, it didn't, no matter how much someone told me how important it was, it wasn't important to me. And I hear myself screaming for the truth. Everybody talking, but I'm still confused. I liked film, I liked rap music. Well, it started with Run DMC. It was all about the wordplay and the wordplay was my favorite part, you know, and playing with words and rhyming. And my fascination with them was sort of one summer. It was one trip, actually, one trip. I used to go on these long road trips with my dad, and I was just like really like paying attention for one summer. And then I got really quickly into I had a much longer sort of like, you know, love affair with NWA.
I got a taste for waste and a taste in the blood. Murder, I heard her when she screamed and dropped cause the sun caught the slug. Relay this to no choice and listen to the straight up men before they ban the boys while I rhyme to the rhythm of a pop.
In college I did a lot of ecstasy and it really fucked up my body. But I was constantly looking for the heroin in ecstasy. I wanted to sort of disassociate, and then eventually you know, I was looking for opium because it was sort of romantic and poetic, and my friend of mine said, I know where to get opium. I said, okay, let's go. And I remember right before smoking it, I said, are you sure this is opium? And he said, yeah, I'm sure. It was heroin. But the feeling, you know, I smoked it. I remember I was in a Vaughn's parking lot and I was just like, oh, this is what I was looking for. I realized later, I think, that the main reason why I think that I was sort of even looking for death in a way was that I was really didn't know how to approach death, and was very, ever since I discovered the concept of dying and the reality of mortality, I sort of started a bit of a downward spiral, I think, you know, until I eventually came to my own sort of terms and understanding with it, which is what I think led me out of the sort of spiral.
Do you know the way, the things to say, the way to win the game of life? I should know better.
I guess in a way it's embracing my childhood again in a way, you know. My childhood vision of the possibility of myself reclaiming my name as opposed to, you know, thinking, oh, I be this character or that character.
Oh, big city,